welcome back to Sadie's Spincraft, and this is another blending video on my blending board. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get down to blending. I'm going to be using, I'll show you. So this is hand dyed, and it was oatmeal masham that I dyed red and turquoise. And we're going to blend these to make these beautiful things. So yeah, we're going to be using some masham, some beautiful red bamboo off Evie from Gillian Eve, and some beautiful Angelina, silver Angelina. So hopefully this will all go on. Let's give it a, just pull my sleeves up and away we go. So if this is the first time watching and you are a beginner with a blending board, so am I, and this is the best way I've found to do it without it getting stuck, because you'll find most of the ones who've been doing it quite a while with a blending board put really big thick chunks on. I can't do that, so I get the wispy bits and I will literally do a really fine layer all the way down. As you can see, it's not much really you can see there, but the finer it, the more times you pull it through, the easier I've found it is to make Rolags. So I just take the very tips and go through all the way across like that. As you can see, there's not a lot come off first time around. And you come across your guard hairs, you can take them out as you come across them. There's another one. And I'm just going to do that until all this piece is done. Oh, it's got quite a few guard hairs in. Joys of masham. Oh. Don't want chunks of it. And as you can see, if it was one of the people who had been using it for a long time, this would have been used in the first draft downwards. It had just been used on that part. So that's that. We're just going to push that in, and that's going to be our first layer. And I'm going to take some bamboo, just break it off, and I will put as fine a layer as I can of bamboo as well. This stuff's fly away, and you will end up it being here, there and everywhere. There will be some upcoming videos of these Rolags being spun, and any other video you see with the blending board, it will either be spun on a video or on a live. do lives every Tuesday and Friday. Although I've been struggling recently due to the amount of people on YouTube, with it being what we're doing at the minute. Oh, see, that's what I mean. It's stuck to my hand. So I'll just try and place that back where it was. There we go. Before we put any glitter or anything in, I'm going to add some more masham. And yes, it may take slightly longer than what you see being done on most blending board videos. But believe me, when you're not yanking your table halfway across room because you're just trying to draft the fibres that have been so compacted, you can't get them off. Trust me, I've done it. I did it the first day I got it. And it gives you that sense of, oh my God, what have I done? I can't do it. No, just draft them as finely and evenly as you can. Don't worry about the top part. I don't, as I don't use all this at top anyway because it collects and fluffs up. I like mine to look all neat. Maybe that's just a bit of OCD coming out, but so there we go. That's another one. Another layer. Push that in. And I'm going to go for some more bamboo. Oh, actually no. I'll just put a little bit of turquoise on before I add the bamboo. So now back to the bamboo. As fine as you can. I know it's hard with bamboo or silk or tussar silk or Sarah silk. I haven't tried rose fibres, so I couldn't say whether. And they were slippery. It's quite a lot I haven't tried to spin, as I've only been spinning 9 months on the wheel. A year and 4 months from learning to spin on the drop spindle. Oh, stuck to my finger again. Really? Don't push your luck. Just get that last bit there. Lovely. Now, I'll just push that in. 1 second, sweetheart, let me do my video. Not yet. So, now we're on to the Angelina. It looks a lot, it probably is a lot. But it'll be the only lot I'm putting on because it's a pain in the bum. Can you stop that, please? Thank you. So, pack that down as well. Try to keep it where it is. And now I'm going to go back over the top with some more Masham. All I'm doing in here is just filling in where I think it's just a little bit there. Excuse me. And then for the last round I'm going to do one more bamboo. Oh, that's a bit thick. And then one more Masham. And then we'll take it off. You'll notice if you watched the previous video, I didn't do as many layers. But I figured if you do it like this, you can get a few extra layers on and still not struggle to get it off. So that's the last layer of bamboo. Just do the last layer of Masham and then we'll start to remove it. I don't think I'm going to use all this Masham. I have to save it for a different project as an add-in, as a bit of colour. There we go. So those I'll just use as Flexicolour, or I might just use this section of the board and make one Rolag and just build it up the way I've done this. So we'll push that down. Now we're going to use these ends, these beautiful flappy wispy bits. So you trap them between the two sticks. Just slowly draft towards the end. You're not actually pulling at this point, you just want to catch those wispy ends in between. Once you've caught them, slowly draft. In we go. And then, once again, draft. And then finish that off. All I'm doing there is just making sure all those wispy bits stay in. And then just slightly, you can't get your dowels out, just ever so slightly twist it the opposite way to what you put it on. You should be able to nice and easily just slide your dowel out. There we go. Once again, just to the end, get your wispy bits. It is tricky, don't get me wrong. And then draft. If you notice, I didn't quite draft that properly. So when I go over this time, I'm going to hold on to that part and just help that stay there while it drafts out. And then roll it on again and draft. And draft. And take that one off. So, yeah, it's not coming out, is it? So, ever so slightly, just, you're not riving it off, just ever so slightly loosening it, and it comes out. Excuse me. And again, to the ends, get your wispy bits, fold them over, and draft. If you notice also, I'm lifting it just slightly off the board as well. Until I put it to roll it, and I put it down to roll. Lift and draft. And then roll together. Aren't they beautiful? Last one. So as I roll it over, I get it lift slightly and draft. Down, roll, draft, lift and draft. Lift and draft, and then just roll. And there we have, excuse that, lots of beautiful Rolags. And when I say lots, I mean lots. Because I've used about 50 grams of the Masham, 25 grams of the beautiful bamboo, probably only about a gram, if that, of the Angelina, but these are the beautiful Rolags we have procured from this wonderful blending expedition. That one came apart slightly, so we'll fold that one in half. Last but not least, so yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I say, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you ever so much. I will be back again shortly with another video.